delicious thing.
And we're going to talk to you guys about sugar. So also included in this blog post is a small clip from a documentary called Fed Up by Katie Kirk. And she basically goes through a dialogue about how our society is just consumed by sugar. And I don't know if you know this fun fact, but sugar lights up the same area of your brain as cocaine. So if that doesn't make you change your diet and make a couple changes and help your patients make changes, I don't know what does. So we're going to go through 5 tips to help you not only lower the sugar for you and yourself and your family, but also for your patients. Okay? The first is decrease juice and soda. I know I sound like a broken record, but I'm going to take a different spin. What I'm going to do is give you something to replace it with. I like to drink Polar seltzer water. It has no sugars, no sodium, nothing added to it that can increase the sugar content, and unsweetened tea. There's a lot of great teas out there that are even fruit flavored that have no sugar.
The next thing that we wanted to talk about is the fact that we rely so heavily on some processed foods, which surprisingly have crazy amounts of sugar inside of them. Like for me, I try to eat healthy. We're doctors. We try to eat healthy. And for one thing is the jarred salsa. I always think of salsa as this perfect condiment that makes anything healthy. But when you look at the sugar content inside of something as simple as paste, there's a ton of added extra sugar, even though you're getting a low calorie count. So we want to make your own salsa with fresh ingredients at home. It doesn't take that long, but you can cut out that sugar that way.
And this is my advice. Remove all added sugar from your diet, even the fake stuff. So over the past few years, I thought that I was getting healthier because I was eating Splenda or stevia or some substitute that maybe didn't have sugar. By removing all honey, sugar in the raw, cane sugar, Splenda, stevia, you name it, cut it out. Because it's just not doing anything for your brain or your teeth.
That's very true. The other portion of this is I'm a mom. I have 2 beautiful babies at home, and so you start thinking about your children. And so when my oldest was really little, I would never give him anything as horrible as Coke, right? But then all of a sudden you start thinking about the other things that they're eating, and he eats Greek yogurt on a daily basis. And one day I flipped that thing over and figured out how much sugar was inside of it. I could have been giving him Coke. So the best thing is things like applesauce, pudding, yogurt. So many people think juice is even healthy. So you really have to read the labels and figure out how much sugar your child is getting. And another really great way to cut out that extra sugar is make applesauce at home. Boil your own apples. It really doesn't take as long as you think. Make chia pudding at home. That doesn't have added sugar. Or make your own yogurt at home. There's super easy recipes online.
Yeah, definitely. And the last is, I'm sure all of you have taken part in some sort of pressed juice or smoothie craze. There's a lot of diets out there that want you to press juices or create smoothies, but they can actually have a ton of sugar. And so you have to make sure and take a look at the fruits that you're putting in there, and also any of the added sweeteners that you have to make them basically tolerable, and make sure that you're just not consuming basically a drink full of sugar, because that's not going to be very healthy for you or healthy for your family. So
breaking the addiction is super hard. I've tried to do it multiple times. I failed multiple times, and I'm trying once again. Because it's so similar to cocaine, it is going to be hard to kick. I get that. But it's something that we have to do because we just can't be high on sugar all the time.
And I also think it's like running a marathon. You know, you're not going to start training for a marathon and run 26 miles tomorrow. You're going to run 1 mile, and then you're going to run 2 miles, and then you're going to run 3 miles, and then you're going to run 4. And so find out what has the most sugar in your life and just try to reduce or find a substitute that maybe has less sugar. And I think that would be a great start. So we wish you guys the best of luck.
If we can do it, you can.
Yeah.